So we start in 24 seconds. So this is an official qualifier. It's for a tournament, so hence emote only mode. But feel free to lurk along as we begin in 10 seconds. All right. Good luck, have fun to all my fellow competitors. And 3, 2, 1, let's jam. All right. Start Sanctuary. Get a piece of heart. All right. Check something real quick. All right. So what I wanted to do right there was, and you might have seen some of the icons change at the top bar. I'm tracking where different locations are of items. So, for example, we will not be required maybe to do Eastern Palace on the east side of the world. But we are going to be required to do the Tower of Hera and Desert Palace dungeons. We're going to go ahead and do a quick Houlihan trick right here. That allows us to get into a room that the game doesn't know where to put us. So it says, okay, have 225 rupees. This is basically a debug room. There we go. And it spits us out at Link's house. As I don't know where to go, so we'll just go here. And we get the red boomerang. All right. I am going to have to make 1 or 2 more adjustments. We're going to go ahead and take this sign with us. We don't have any weaponry right now, so we're going to be doing that so that we can try a tree pull here. All right. Rupees, that's not going to be worth. Or it's good knowing about, but it's not going to be actually worth anything. After this, we save, quit, and go to... Well, so much for Houlihan. Uncle just gives us our college fund. Apparently, Link was actually going to be going to college. There we go. And the Moon Pearl. Okay, quick. There we go. Enable background input. What that does is make it so that I can click away and I can still play along, basically. But yeah, so 7 crystals. We're just doing some very early game checks right now. Just a couple early game checks right now. Dodge the crows. There we go. Let's see what Bush Crab has for us. 5 arrows ain't going to do it for us, so we're just going to go ahead and check if Aghanim... There are 2 Aghanim fights. One is not necessarily required. Like that one. That's a piece of heart. A piece of heart is not required to beat the game. So we're not going to get it. We're just not going to worry about it. Okay, watch out for that crow. Okay, fine. All right, skip the piece of heart there. All right, let's see what is here. Yeah, we'll pick up that money. We don't have any bombs yet, so we have a choice to make. We can either... Sure, be like that. And I think we play it safe. I think we go ahead and purchase bombs. I'm okay with taking that hit because it doesn't bounce us back anywhere. We're gonna go ahead. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and risk it. We might have to come back into here. That's why this can be a little bit risky. We're hoping that bombs are in one of these 4 chests. It's not unlikely. It can happen. We do get a shield. Arrows. and we're gonna have to come back. But that's why you might want to get bombs first. All right. So we'll go ahead and circle this the other way. Right. I swear I know my way around Hyrule. I swear I know my way around Hyrule. All right, just some money. But the sooner we can get back to really 600 rupees, the better. All right, we're going to go ahead and buy 10 bombs. There we go. Hey, we technically have bombs. And now we're going to go ahead and circle back from this way. And we get a chicken clip. Because you notice that chicken is stuck in the wall right there. We do get a heart container there. So that means we're going to have some luck today. Some luck. All right, go ahead and hop into Kakariko Well. This is going to be 4 item checks. And, okay, so Houlihan at the very beginning was the wrong play, this particular seed. And there's a heart refill. So, actually, we're... well, then. That thing that we did at the very beginning to get 225 rupees... didn't need to do that at all. Money was not an issue. Unfortunately, we do have to go back into here to make 1 item check. So it's we lost efficiency, and that's RB. All right. And it wasn't even anything worth mentioning. So from here, we go south to do 2 checks, one scouting mission, and then... yeah, we do 1 scouting mission. I do love that music. It's such calm music. We're going to go ahead and scout what is on the library. What's on the bookshelves today? Piece of heart. Gonna skip it. Alright. And let's go ahead and see what is on the race game. Nope, we're getting that. We are getting that mirror. So we're gonna have to circle back. But that mirror is going to be required. Or... very, very, very likely required. Very likely required. And in any case, it's great for movement, for getting in between the Dark World and here. Alright, so go ahead and do the race game here. Alright, your time was 9 seconds. Nice, you can have this trash. Yay, we got trash. Totally trash. Next up, we'll do South Shore checks. So we're going to start from Link's house. We don't have power gloves, so we're going to go ahead over here. By walking on like the very edge right there, you notice I wasn't like splashing around because it's slightly slower to walk through there. All right, some very quick pushes right there. All right, so there are 2 items here, and then there's going to be 6 items that we're going to be able to check like immediately afterwards, and then we're going to go up to the Zora area. So we're going to be breaking the rules a little bit, and we're not going to be getting those 15 arrows. Those 15 arrows, don't need them. Don't need them. All right. All right. Right. Good. All right, I cannot miss. Good. Good. We're going to have just enough bombs to do this whole loop. And we're good on bombs. But that was junk. I'm glad to be at 7 hearts. Don't get me wrong. 7 hearts is better than where we were at before. The only bugbear is that wasn't quite what we wanted. Dodge the fuzzy pickles there. And we're gonna make our way up to Ice Rod Cave. All right. Now we do have to be cautious here because these crabs will do 2 hearts of damage to us. And that's no good. But we got up just fine. I think we do break logic here to... Yeah, let's go ahead and... We're going to go ahead and break logic. Ow. Okay, so that's why, by the way, you don't want to get hit by crabs, because they do 2 hearts of damage, which, we're going to be taking 2 hearts of damage every time we get hit by them, the entirety of the game. But let's go ahead and break logic, shall we? Let's go ahead and cheat. We don't actually have flippers, but we're swimming as if we do. This is a technique called the fake flipper. When you move in the original Japan 1.0 release of Link to the Past, and you jump into the water at the same time as a screen transition, the screen transition takes precedence. So the game assumes, oh, you must be already swimming. So this is an out of logic check, just for some arrows that we can't even pick up, so... There we go. So yeah, there's a special pixel right there for that screen transition. We're gonna do a couple checks though. So this is why we're making these because we can. While they are out of logic, they do give us information. So like that piece of heart, we don't really care about. Get in the portal? No. Okay. If there we go. First try. First try. Okay. So what we need to do is get into the next room now. Good. Good. We're fine. Because now we activate what's called Water Walk, where as long as we don't mushroom out of logic, that's fun. As long as we don't take damage, we can just walk on water. It's another technique for making out of logic. That's the fire rod. That's not great to see, because I cannot get it. So I'm going to have to come back to this area to get that fire rod. But still worth checking here, because that was also worth it. So, okay, so next let's go to yeah, we can't do that. Let's go over to Sassy, because a lot did just become logically accessible. And that worries me a little bit. But we are going to go ahead and buy some more bombs. We've got the cash for it. We are flush with cash right now. We've got like 587 Hyrulean dollars. Let's stay in logic let's stay in logic. That's fun. Also, by the way, that lamp is out of logic. I'm not supposed to be able to get that lamp or that mushroom yet. So they can lead me astray. I'm supposed to get the flippers first. But let's see what we get here. We got a couple places here. So there's a little bit of money. There's the D. There is a bow. That is welcome placement, and that is almost... Actually, that is logical access to Eastern, which is unfortunate, because Eastern's not really in logic, so I think what we're going to do is pull the 3 items out. There are 3 items accessible within Eastern. Let's go ahead and pull them. Also, because we don't really have a whole lot more to do. But this is logically blocked. Unfortunately, we don't know, because we don't know where the flippers are. Flippers would open up and make available lamp. Or Power Glove. Power Glove would also allow us to be able to do this. So, what to do? What to do? All right. We do have the arrows though, so we can do ranged kills on some of these enemies. Big key. I don't think we quite guarantee yet that it's not yet guaranteed that an item is on the boss. We want to see 3 quick items though. I do want to see 3 quick items. There we go. They didn't spawn yet, so... Alright, item 1. There's item 1. From here, I think we will go ahead and do escape. Now that we've got a bow, it's much nicer to do. Alright, so 50-50 whether or not we... Because we don't have a sword yet. We're still looking for a sword. So we might have to do the entirety of the escape sequence. Okay, whatever. Be like that. I'm not worried about a heart there. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... Alright, see if we can pull this off. There we go, we got it. We would already have to delve in. We'll go ahead and cut our losses. Alright, let's go ahead and do the escape sequence. Yeah, that was... We need to remember that there is an item on the Armos Knights. Thing is, Eastern Palace might not be required to finish. So that's kind of why we're cutting our losses right now. It's not too bad to get back to where we had been. But considering everything there is flippers locked, there's a less chance that it's a required item that we're missing there, I guess. All right. But let's go ahead and go through the escape sequence. We do have the mirror, which will help traveling through here considerably. So I heard you like keys. All right. So we're just kind of dodging around all these guards. All these guards. There we go. Just being all sniper, no sniping. Wow. Okay. Hey, I'll take it. Map. So every other chest in here is an actual item. Helps if I actually go up the stairs, though. Funnily enough. Now, I don't know, like, what kind of OSHA violation that might be, like, for, like, okay, you gotta go up and then immediately right back down. I mean, that's just an OSHA violation just waiting to happen there, I think. Alright, there we go. Get that to the ready. Get the shovel. Alright. So we got that, we got that. Okay, I think we're caught up item-wise. I'm still a little concerned. All right, yeah, switch away from the thing that makes you go back to start from the mirror. Mirror is a wonderful item, don't get me wrong. All right. And every item back here is going to be something. Technically, it was something. Technically, it was something. After this, I think we go towards the desert area. I think desert's kind of our only place. All right, there are 3 mice in here. One of them has a key. I guess the others don't. Fine, be like that. We're gonna save and quit from here, though. Yep, we're gonna save and quit. All right, so that lets us go fast. We're gonna start at Sanctuary, though. We get to go fast. That's the good news. From here, I think we bonk, because of course we do. All right. Do we turn in the mushroom? Do we turn in the out of logic mushroom? I think so. I think we'll go ahead and do that, because it can still lead us to something. Sneak by. Just dodge around that guard. All right, there we go. All right, hi, Syrup. So we're going to go ahead and turn in that mushroom. We need to do a screen transition. And then come back in, and we're going to save and quit from here, likely. Sure. All right. So next, let's turn in the shovel. Let's turn in our shovel. All right. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. And that is for the Power Glove. Ooh. Well, that's spicy. We'll save and quit from here, but that's good. And also, hi, Jess. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Power Glove doesn't really unlock that much right now, though, is the problem that we've got. And it is a problem. So that does point to, like, either the hammer or... Because we're out of logical checks. So... Oh, no, we're not. We've got... Lamp is now in logic. Lamp is now logically accessible. Let's check what's over here real quick. Just a piece of heart. Okay. Alright, just a piece of heart there. We're going to save and quit, and then we're going to go ahead and go up the mountain. Because the mountain also gives us stuff. I pressed a button that I didn't want to press. Alright, nothing there. Alright, but yeah, I hope you're doing well. Start at Sanctuary. Quick swap over to that so that we can immediately mirror away. Is this going to be one of those seeds where, like, we don't get a sword until, like, the very end? It's been a while since we've had a seed like that. We've had a couple where, like, okay, hey, we got a sword to begin, and that was it for, like, the rest of the seed until... And you do need... It's required that you have a second sword in order to beat the game. So, it can get a little hairy. But here's Gary Oldman. He's very lost. He got into here, but he tells us to avoid pitfalls. So I guess that's nice. I like knowing about pitfalls right in front of us. Alright. Dodge around, and... Alright. Let's go ahead and check what's on Spectacle Rock. Spectacle Rock is in logic. Hera is not... I have the mirror. There's Titansmith, so that's going to be our Dark World access. And inside is just... It's only 300 rupees. Only. There we go. There we go. We forgot to track the mirror. Alright. Because we do have a mirror. And we have Dark World access now. Oh, let's check something real quick. We can't pull this item yet because we don't have a sword. We need at least the Master Sword in order to open that. We don't even have that. Alright. Right. Right, we gotta use... We can't complete this dungeon, funnily enough. We cannot complete this dungeon. There we go. All right. How to do this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. Still counts. We only have 1 heart. But the good news is we are still alive. And these pitfalls here, yeah, we cannot complete this dungeon without a weapon. We need a weapon. Oh, we gotta be cautious too. Hey, we've gotta be cautious. Yeah, this is in logic though. But I think what we'll go ahead and do is that's just rude. Actually, I meant to do that. I totally meant to do that. Because now there's only 2 of them up here, but the pots here do respawn. Haha, first try. That was a waste of time right there. Getting the lamp out of logic turned out to not be too bad, though. So we still have 2 items to get in here, though. That's not quite what I want to see. Not quite what I want to see. But what we're going to go ahead and do is forget which way to go. Forget which way to go. I think we're gonna be a little bit in danger of salting ourselves, making ourselves salty. Oh, arrows. Okay, I didn't think arrows could do it. No. Okay. It's okay. They respawn. I feel a little silly. I'm feeling a little silly. That's okay. Oh, come on. There we go. First try. First try. I should have had double heart beeps going. One of the fun things about the randomizer, because, I mean, you can see some things are not quite as they seem, because, like, we're racing as a bird. We are literally a bird sprite. Okay. There we go. Sure, we'll go with that. Good. Okay. Let's remember how we need to do this, shall we? We got item 1. No, we have not yet gotten an item out. We have not yet gotten an item out, so what do we get here? Not what I wanted to see. Really don't like this mini Moldorm hanging out right there. Really not, not great. All right. There we go. But we get our coffee break clip here. So, when you're on an impassable tile and standing on it, the game doesn't quite know what to do, so it assumes you're going to move right off, and it gives you iframes, invincibility frames. You may notice I don't have to do a darn thing right there. All right. Let's see. Was this worth it, or was it a waste? We've gotten item 1. Okay, it was item 2. We got item 2 out. So next, I think we go back to Sanctuary. Go ahead and go back to the beginning. Because that opens up a good amount of checks for us. I think what we'll do next, let's turn in the bottle first. Bottle is still in logic. We're going to be pretty late getting to the Dark World, though, because of our blunders in Hera that we're going to have to do again. Anyways. All right. Sick Kid gives us some arrows. All right. So that is everything out of... yeah, that's everything out from here. Except for... Okay. Almost everything. All right. Welcome to the Dark World. So let's see. So Meyer, TR, and there we go. So that's all the... So basically, now we know what items we need to beat the game. We're not necessarily going to find all the items in the game. As a case in point, Canis Samaria, not going to be required. Do I want to find it? Yes, because it lets us cheat the game a bit. Let's dip the first 4 of Thieves Town, because that's not going to be that bad of a time investment. But just like Hera, we need a weapon. We need a weapon, a hammer, a sword, anything. It's a big key. It's guaranteed in the first 4 chests. All right, and that's not what I wanted to see. Or it might simplify decisions. I think that's probably what it is. It simplifies our decision a little bit later. All right, there we go. All right, we get the blue canine. All right. All right, so we did pull 2 items out. All right, but let's continue through here. I don't think it's going to be... It's not going to be worth going through and completing Thieves Town yet without a weapon. Even if it's a hammer, we could beat blind with a hammer. Would it be painful? Yes. There we go. I think we do Smith Chain next. I think we do Smith Chain because we've got the accoutrements. I think we bunk there as well. Oh, before we do that, let's go from this way. Think of a number between 1 and 30. How many digs? And yeah, basically we're playing a little bit of a game. How many digs does it take to get to the item? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 digs. Heart container I'll take, but it's not really what I was looking for. But again, there are worse items. It could have been 10 arrows. 10 arrows that we would not be able to carry. So, could be worse. Well, come on, Jeremiah. Because, you know, Jeremiah was a bullfrog. He was a good friend of mine. I mean, granted, I never understood a single word he said, but I helped him drink his wine. And he always had some mighty fine wine. Oh, hey, he was a dwarf this entire time. He was a dwarven breadsmith. Because doesn't that look like a baguette right there? Alright. And he gives us a piece of his heart. As thanks for only 10 rupees. Because, you know, business-minded. Still good to be business-minded. We've got a couple checks that we can make along here as well. We don't have... Sorry, I'm just trying to think of the choices that I have available to me. And... Alright, so... we leave you like there, just so that we can run. Stumpy just has a little bit of money. We're not allowed to run with the chest. That's why we're having to be cautious. That's why we're being cautious. All right, there we go. Nothing there. However, we are going to be exploiting a little trick coming up soon. Like right now. We're just going to leave that chest right there. We're just leaving that chest right there. Alright. I think that's going to be a good place. Because, depending on the positioning... the game thinks that, like, you have the chest with you. Like, if it's above a certain Y position, and, it's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Desert is beatable. So I think what we do next, I think we go do Hype Cave, and then come back to do Desert. I think that's going to be our path. Also, my goodness, those things there will do 2 hearts of damage to us. So, you know, that's not fun. All right, so if we stick to over here. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get for here. We didn't get hit. Oh, it did count us as getting hit while we were walking through the door. And Johnny Two Bombs gives us our first sword. We are 43 minutes into this seed, and we finally get a sword. And with that, we can do... that opens up 2 bosses for us. But let's go ahead and do Desert. Desert is a completable dungeon. It's 2 items. But yeah, it's completable. We need to complete some dungeons. Okay, we also need to not stop doing that, so. Alright, I think down here. I don't think it's going to be necessarily worth saving the portal, but... either way, we know that both of the items here are couch cash. So. There we go. Hammer. Okay. We're caught up on items. All right. So yeah, 2 items in here. I feel so much better now that I have a sword. A single sword. A singular sword. Alright. So that implies that we need to go this way. Or that we're boots locked. Not sure if we're boots locked or not until we check what's on torch there, but there's item 1. All right, so we were boots locked. Boots were in back of escape, which was in logic. So logic is a funny thing. We got item 1 out, so let's go ahead and get the only way to get that key is by bonking. Bonking right next to that pedestal right there, so that torch. And by like boots locked, that means that the item is not accessible without another item. So yeah, as a case in point, you needed the boots for that. And that can matter. All right, trying to think of... Man, I haven't done this with a bow. Just with the bow. And we do have the fighter sword as well, so we can do... If we run out of arrows, we do have a backup. It's just... We hopefully don't run out of arrows. Because it is much quicker. It is much quicker. All right. Okay. Lamp. Okay, magic's not really gonna do much. So I think we just go ahead into the fight. Nope. Rude. Rude. All right, 1 down. 1 Landmolus down. 1 of the 3 down. No. All right. Okay, so he's gonna... Doesn't matter. Item 2 is Piece of Heart, so nothing. But that is crystal number 1 at the 48-minute mark, which is very late. It's very late. I'm taking this time real quick to just mark things off the tracker, because there's a lot we can mark off. From here, save and quit. I think what we do is we do our North Hyrule checks, and then I think we have to risk Blind's Hut. And I say risk because there is a chance that we cannot get all of the items from there, which is a problem, because like how we have to go back into Hera and we have to go back into Eastern, or we don't have to go back into Eastern Palace, but the consequence of having to go back into Thieves Town is pretty major. It's a couple minutes to get to the one check that we would be skipping. All right, dodge. All right, let's see if we can scrounge up a key real quick. We can. Good. Good. So we're going to be able to kind of go through here in one go. Ow. Gibdos do 2 hearts of damage, so not ideal. All right. And it's keys and keys. A lot of keys. Let's get the red boomerang to the ready. All right, item 1. So let's skedaddle. We're still on the hunt for flippers, by the way. All right, let's see if item 2 is here. Let's just use... We're going to just go ahead and use Bombos. This is an item that sets everything on fire. Everything is on fire. There we go. Bait out the Wallmaster. The Wallmaster, if it grabs you, it sends you to the where you had entered. All right, item 2. All right, so that's item number 2. So that's all we're going to do in here for now. We cannot complete the dungeon without the fire rod, which is over in Zora's area. So yeah, let's do our North Hyrule checks real quick. Check if Bumper Ledge is anything. It's probably not. It's likely not. It's not anything. Not worth writing home about. But that's one of those things where having some foreknowledge can be really handy. Rude. There we go. And I think from here we'll go ahead. All right, what do we got? We have a Master Sword. All right. That is actually good. That second sword. That is a sword that is required to beat the game. We have the minimum sword to beat the game. Oh. Let's just mirror from here, shall we? We tried to do something fancy. There we go. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. We wanted to, because you're supposed to bonk into King's Tomb there, and we get Quake. Probably not required. The medallions are probably not required, except for Bombos. Actually, no. Bombos cannot be required. Yeah, I think from here we go ahead. I think we bite the bullet and go do Thieves Town. I don't really like my options is the and it's really I don't like my options for what to do. We've got a decent amount of magic. We should be able to defeat Blind in one fight, the dungeon boss, at least. Also, that's not the race. I meant to fix that link. Oh well. All right. No. There we go. I am happier coming into here with a Master Sword versus Fighter Sword. Because at least some things here I can... All right, and I'm just going to go slow through here. Watch out for the anti-fairy. Anti-fairies, because we're not going to be able to find any magic in here. Anti-fairies have the distinct issue. Okay, so Sun Prize is arrows. That's good to know. Wait, I'm off center. There we go. Uh-huh. All right. And we dodged everything. I swear, if Blind could have the hammer, which would be a required double dip. There are still 2 items and 3 chests. Problem is, we can't get to one of those chests without a hammer. That's why this is kind of a risky play here. And we've gotten burned by this before, by abandoning an item in the Thieves Town big chest. So, our goal is to not have that happen. Fortunately, we are a strong burb. We are strong. We are strong. Oh. It's like, take those down real quick, because they will... Alright. Oh my god, that is the worst place for that item! Man! Okay, game. So, that required item that I mentioned. Oh, man. So you're not missing that hook shot. Oh my god, that's disgusting. That is a disgusting place for that item. For those items. That opens up the world. Oh my god, so... no, let's grab that heart, because sword beams against blind is going to be pretty decent. Gloves open a handful of checks. Get it? Gloves. 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 Ah, shoot. That's okay. We're okay, just dodging around all the fire. Let's get... It's like, let's just get our protective item out, because I think blind can deal 4 hearts of damage. And with that, that is crystal number 2, and that is... Phew. Oh, that opens up Pyramid Fairy. But basically what that did, that opened up the game. That opened up a lot of the required items. Hammer unlocks a lot. And... What? No, come on. There we go. There's our hammer swat. There's our item dash. It's just fun. It's fun. What do we have in here? Bombs. Okay, so... I think from here we save and quit. We're gonna next do pod. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the Palace of Darkness next. Oh my god, that... that was just rude. Unfortunately, that was close to a last location for us. A last location meaning wasn't really... We could have done pod. Actually, if some folks may have opted to try to dig something out of pod first instead of Thieves Town. Not quite sure. But we're going to be able to make a couple checks here along our way to the Palace of Darkness. We cannot run with this bomb. If we run with the bomb... Oh, we could hook shot. I guess we could have hookshot, but oh well. We are going to hookshot there. Hookshot doesn't count for going fast. All right, so we're doing Pyramid Fairy here at the pretty much right at the 1 hour mark. All right, so that's open, 20 rupees. And we walk in right at the 1 hour mark. For Ether Medallion, bombs. And we get Blue Goo, which is actually, that's helpful. Let's do super speed. I think we skip Catfish for right now, which doesn't feel great because it does isolate them, but there's not... It's one check that takes a long time versus required checks that are in logic. Not in logic yet, because no, at this point they're in logic. But that's the thing, like, because we did a couple things to basically skip parts of the game. The game expects that you can logically do everything. All right. But welcome to Palace of Darkness, which is 100% completable. And actually, we've got a pretty good item set to deal with this dungeon. There's only like one item that could potentially help save time in here. And it's not a big deal if we don't have it. All right, 4 keys in the front. All right, there are going to be 4 keys in the front. We're going to go ahead and toss a bomb over there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get shocked. There. Okay. Yeah, caught in the very, very throes of the explosion right there. All right, we're going to be able to check all the chests, though, along this side, so. Well, that wasn't worth it. Map lets us know where things are in the dungeon that we've played through over 100 times. So, not quite what we were hoping to see. But we'll go ahead and... Oh, we're short on arrows. We're short on arrows, so we got to be a little cautious here. And we'll grab that. There we go. Timing. All right, and I think these are both going to end up being keys. Yep. All right, go ahead and hit that switch so that we can go over here. Bonk. Hit the switch over there with a well-placed arrow so that we can head to the back. We already... I think if we just find one key... Cool. We didn't die. All right, so we get a... All right, so if we find... All right, money. Key. So we do check Harmless Hellway. So named because it looks scary. But, and we'll see here in a second. Oh no. All right, and there's the... All right, so there's the big key. Alright, let's get hook shot to the ready. That didn't really do much against them. Alright, because I think everything else in here is an item, so it's going to be worth it. But we will get the mirror to the ready. Alright, that's all the items, so let's go ahead and beat the dungeon. Ow. Yeah, we took... It's iframes. It's getting those invincibility frames. Oh. There we go. First try. Go ahead and hit that switch. We need to lift all those. Get the statue pushed. We are really short on arrows, by the way. We need to fix that at some point. It's not going to be soon either. The good news is at least there. Okay, good. All right, good. That should be the last one that we need for now. All right, we're gonna quick swap over to the hammer. Quick swap back to the hammer real quick because of those. These turtles here, you have to turn them over. And they're jerks. They are jerkity jerks. Very, very jerkish. Very much jerk. All right. All right. And King Helmasaur. 7, 8, 9. I hate this particular... 12, I think 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It wasn't 17. All right. Eight arrows. That's why I want to watch my arrow count for a bit. But that's going to be it. That is... all the items. That is the swag net, and that is crystal number 3 for us. Just marking off a bunch of items that we did already get so that I'm less overloaded by that. All right. So next, I think we go to the mountain. I think we do mountain, we finish up Hera. We do have some tricks in order to get back to the very top. Start up by setting up super speed. And Hera is going to be required anyway, and the second item's on Moldorm, so I don't feel bad. I mean, I feel bad for having to double dip Tower Hera, but it could be worse. It could be worse. All right, good. We did not dead rock ourselves. All right. All right, so remember how initially, like, it took forever for us to... Okay, good. No. You can clip yourself into that pot right there. And to the very top. Or did we get all the items in here? Hold on. Yeah, I think we got all the items already actually in here. We walked right off. That was silly. We were trying to... That was very much a congratulations, you played yourself moment. Oh, our stun prize is arrows, so we can... Okay. Yeah, the trick with this particular fight is... Whoops. There we go. First try. If you get knocked off one of the sides, you drop down 1 level. If you get down that center hole right there, you drop down 2 levels because there's a hole that you fall into, and then there's a hole there. So you actually, it's bad. It's not good. I did get the big chest in there, right? I'm pretty sure I did. If I'm having to wander around wondering why, then that's where I need to go. Okay. And there's the flippers. All right, so there's flippers. That gets us back into logic. Let's go ahead and run through Spiral Cave for the 1 item in here. We can do everything, though, at least in Dark Death Mountain. So on the plus side, hammer and hookshot being right next to each other helps considerably. I think we'll go ahead and go from this way, and climb up the mountain, kind of as we would normally. There are 7 items in here. We still need the Cane of Samaria, Ice Rod. No, we don't need the Ice Rod. We're in go mode. Yeah, we're in go mode. At this point, I'm looking for another sword. And I do want to get... And actually, no, flippers. We do need flippers. But we know where that is. And there's a Cane of Samaria. Anyway, so that was worth trying to dig out. That was worth trying to dig out. Oh, yeah, we can also bomb jump across there. But, yeah. So we do need to, if we can find the flute, that'd be great, because we do need to make our way back to Zora. Yeah, we do need to make our way back to Zora. So that is pretty much a required double dip. Yeah, that's a required double dip to get back to over there. I'm not going to worry about cracking open that, though, because we are in go mode. Doesn't feel good. I'd love to get... Okay, actually, the only thing I really need is if I can find another sword. That's what would make me feel comfortable. That's what would make me feel more comfortable. Yeah, Thieves Town was the key. So we're gonna go ahead and check these 4 just because they are very quick. And I will absolutely take powder. So honestly, safety-wise, that was worth. Cape, worth. No. No, wrong one. There we go. Get the mirror to the ready. All right. From here, save quit. And I think we do Ice Palace next. No, we get the Fire Rod. We get the Fire Rod and just go ahead and put us in go mode. Man, this is an interesting seed. Like it's if you rushed Thieves Town, you made out like a bandit, and yeah. Or if you get stuck there. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the Fire Rod, save quit, and then save quit to swamp into ice. Good, that is actually the correct one. That is the correct thing that we needed to get, so just want to double check. Come on, lag. Come on, lag. There we go. All right, and down we fall. Yeah, we save and quit from here. Okay. Started our house again. We haven't used any magic, which is good. But let's finish out the seed. We've got Swamp, Ice, Skull Woods. So we're going to go ahead and go Swamp into Ice, into Skull Woods, into Ganon's Tower. We're going to get sniped twice by that mushroom thing. Because, of course. Yeah, we're still going to look for, like, hearts or safety. Hearts or a sword or silvers. Master Sword Silverless Ganon is not fun. It's a chore. And at least we had the lamp for it. It can be a very challenging fight. So, if we find safety, if we find the silver arrows, which cuts things in half, or really, if we find the tempered sword, there are 2 swords in this game that are still out in the world. And congratulations to Ganon's Gone Wild, who is the first to finish at a time of 1:17:50. So yeah, we're gonna make a couple more checks, but the big thing was, when did you check? When did you risk Thieves Town? When did you risk Thieves Town? I'm glad we did it before Pod, but yikes. I have no idea where hearts are. I'm finding. All right. And we do have a bottle as well, if need be, so I'm not terribly worried. But we are going to go ahead and go mode these dungeons here. I think we go ahead and use that bottle as well. We are going to be able to, because yeah, we do have Canis Samaria, so we're going to be able to do our diver down trick here. Because again, this is a very well-coded game. All right, so stand like that. Canis Samaria block. Wedge yourself in between the rail. And hey, we got a heart container. You can wedge yourself into the rail, and as long as you're not descending down, the game thinks that... Alright. And actually, it looks like so far this has been... we're going to go ahead and pick up these hearts here. There we go. Alright, and we went from like 3 hearts to 8, so I'm feeling so much better now. Ow. 7. Okay, fine. Alright, and Argus. Alright, let's burn that blue potion. Doesn't feel great to burn it now, but it beat to death. No. Nope. Ow. Alright, come on. Nope, come on. Okay, that's okay, actually. Alright, so we're just trying to bait him out over here. No. There we go. That wasn't pretty. But it got the job done. So there are 1 to 2 items on Left Side Swamp. Actually, yeah. Either way, don't care. We did it. On to Ice Palace. Oh, we got powder in that, so. All right. So yeah, at least by doing that, that does kind of clear up everything kind of on this side. We're going to go ahead and mirror here. Oh, we're going to grab those arrows. That's right, you fly away. We're going to go ahead and buy some arrows real quick because I don't know how much more... we do have the first 5 finishers as well. Looks like the par time is going to be around 1 hour, 20 minutes. Par time refers to... Alright. Fire rod? Come on. There we go. Just... Oh, and we don't have... oh, we gotta be cautious. We don't have a magic refill anymore. We do not have a magic refill any longer. Fortunately, there are going to be spots. We're going to still go ahead and check here, because... Alright. Bombs. Because, again, if we can find a sword and it's literally along the way, then yes, please. Nope. Come on. There we go. I don't know how we didn't get hit by that. And we're about to do a little trick. This trick is what we like to call Icebreaker. So you got to line yourself on a specific pixel. No. 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 Nope. Got it. First try. And you walk through the wall. Basically, you can maneuver yourself to drop a Canis and Mario block there and walk through a wall. Which makes things really nice. Very handy. Very handy. All right, good. There's a key, so we're going to be able to take a refresh door. Don't know why I was having trouble with that. We did get 2 items so far, so I'm not thinking we're going to be finding much else. So we're going to go ahead and go mode this dungeon for the rest of it, at least. All right, push that down. We are going to go ahead and open this. Wait for that to disappear. Get all the magic. There we go. We're gonna be as good a magic as we can. We're gonna be using the... There we go. Wedge our way in. Ooh. Sorry, just got a little dizzy. That was kind of weird. All right, so we got that. We're going to be using a lot of ice rod shots. All right, cool. 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 Cold Stare hurts like a truck. So that was the best I've ever done against Cold Stare. And that was item 3. So we pulled out all the items anyway. Crystal number 6. We just got Skull Woods left. Alright. Save and quit. We don't have the flute, so that's why we have to do all these saves and quits. Alright. Go ahead and warp back to the beginning. Alright. But yeah. We made a couple bad decisions, but overall there was also a lot of opportunity, honestly, to kind of mess things up. I think... but I'm thinking about something. Because we don't have any potion safety. And we would need it. We would actually need it against Ganon. Like, actually, I think it's required with our current item loadout. So I think we gotta go ahead and yeah, I think after this we go grab a potion. I think we go grab a potion. Or Pyramid Fairy gives blue potions. Maybe we don't. It's like, okay, what's the right one? All right. Let's get to the back here. All right, good. All right, there we go. Light all the torches as quickly as we can. I'm actually okay with taking a hit there. There we go. We got that baited out. All right, and Mothula. This is going to be the last last dungeon. Ow. Ow. I hate this boss so much. I don't have any safety. I don't have any safety. That's a problem. Okay. We got a little bit of a problem here. All right. So here's how we're going to handle this. That's actually the least best part. Getting grabbed there. All right. But either way, we still get to... I mean, the good news is either way, we're going to be circling back through here to get items and work on healing up our magic. Sure. We're just gonna go ahead and just burn all the Gibdos here. That's actually not too bad. All right. That's okay. What we can do is still use... Oh. Oh, well. I wanted to get that. Bait that out. All right. Do I go with this or for safety? All right. Just wait in this corner here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is the part where things start going sideways. Okay, that's actually good. Hold on. Okay. All right, nothing there. That's okay. No. Right. Okay, that's at least easier to dodge. That's going to be easier to dodge. I say that. All right. There we go. That's what I wanted to do before. That's what I wanted to do before. Okay, cool. Let's try this again. One more time. Let's try not running into... First try. Totally first try. That's Crystal 7. That's Crystal 7, though, so... Let's go ahead and climb this mountain, shall we? Alright, and another save and quit, because not really much more we can do to quickly navigate around. But we'll go ahead and head up the mountain. I feel okay Master Sword or without safety going up the mountain now that we've got some stuff that wasn't where I wanted to go. That was very much not where I wanted to go. No. It's like, gotta watch out for those dead rocks right there, because they will mess things up. But that is at least all the crystal dungeons at the 1 hour 36 mark. So that's not too bad. It's incredible. At the 48-minute mark, we finished our first dungeon. At the 48-minute mark. It's incredible how much the world opened, like, right afterwards. I'm also glad at least we didn't pop open. We didn't need to pop open. Oh, come on. Into the hole. We did super spin speed and then ended up wasting more time. Whoops. All right, so we got the Master Sword. Nope. Careful. Okay, can we make it inside Ganon's Tower? We might go ahead and we can use powder and try to save some things. But this is the final dungeon of the game. This is Ganon's Tower. At the top will be Aghanim. And then after Aghanim will be Ganon. A Ganon dork. Let's do Dark Magician strats. That's also tough because we want a third sword. And that's not a sword. That's a key. There we go. Bonk across. So we've gotten one item so far. 2, 3, 4, 5. Dark Magician strats. So we will be next going over to this side. We're gonna get powder to the ready. I say questioningly. Well, that's all the keys, I think, actually. All right, let's go ahead and grab that. That's why we did that. There we go. And dash through. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and boom. All right. Let's go ahead and check out here. Found the silver arrows, so Master Sword Silvers is not as bad. That's not as bad. Nope. That's what I wanted. Alright. So, silver arrows will kill Ganon quick. However, comma... they are not required to beat the game. We're still looking for the... Oh, didn't know that was where a little bit of magic was. Also, I don't think that the Stalfos there was in any danger. Get another key. Key for a key. Nope. There we go. Go ahead and grab you. Set that. Warp right in time before we get hit by that. All right. Go to the rando room. So, this room, you might, if you've played Link to the Past before, you might not know that this exists. This right here is a room. It is very, it's buried, and there's the big key. All right, I think we're gonna go silver, Master Sword Ganon. We're gonna keep on checking chests kind of as we keep on climbing, but I think our internal clock kind of went up because we're about... Ow. There we go. Get silvers to the ready. Fortunately, once Ganon's at the point where it's silver arrows, like, it's gonna be an easy fight. And that was the best I've done that room in a long time. A long time. Alright. There we go. Ow. Ow. I think we take safety door. Or we take the room of respite real quick. Looks scary, but... There we go. I didn't remember how to open it up. There we go. There's the full magic refill. All right, fire rod. Let's go ahead and burn through this gauntlet. There we go. First try. There we go. Totally first try. There we go. That wasn't too bad. All right. There we go. As long as we dodge the BMOS. We almost got a 1 cycle there. But we got a 2 cycle. That was the best we've done that fight in a while. All right, let's go. We do need to quick swap one more time. Because that's the easiest way to take care of that room. Alright, satisfying wizard kill number 1. Satisfying number 2. Alright, get lamp to the ready. Nope. There we go. Good. Okay, so we do need to refill. There we go. Trigger all them. Because it requires half a magic bar here, so... Nope. There we go. We're going to scrounge out these 2... Alright, that's where half magic would have been. And there's the ice rod. That's fun. Okay. There we go. Tempered sword. That makes things a lot more viable. For us to not need to go get that, thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get some blueberries for good measure. Alright, so our search through Gaina's Tower, we did pick up a sword. So that's gonna make the... We're as well equipped as we can. So let's go ahead and finish the game. Alright, so let's practice our agonometry. Alright, we got a double there. It takes 6 reflected... that was only 1, so that's a 3. Got that. Just kind of going through any of the remaining items. That's it. All right, 10 hearts. We can do this without a pit stop. I feel all right doing this. So let's go ahead and do it. And down we go. All right, fight Ganon. Life, hope, dreams, hope. Where do they come from? Where are they headed? These things I am going to destroy. All right. Nah. All right, watch out. All right, let's use this. Hold on. Dodge around. There we go. Okay, we're on phase 3. My goodness. Okay. Don't get hit. All right. Oh no, silver, my one true weakness. Nope. Okay. That's okay. The name of this game right now is Survive. And that's it. All right. Get your GGs, or I guess not quite GGs in chat yet, but that is the end of the match. We're going to walk through this door, and we're going to finish, unless we get sniped, in 77th. And we're done. We are done. Eat at Joe's. All right, let's go ahead and... There we go. All right, and we can go ahead, and we did finish in 77th place with an official time of 1 hour, 49 minutes, 43 seconds. GG to all of the racers. And I do want to check something real quick. I want to make sure, I want to check if my time thing, it is working. Excellent. Oh, that's good. That is, and that's as expected. Good. So, par time, I said it was around 120, and it was around 120. Minutes in the future. The bully makes a friend. So par was 120.24. Let's see. So we're gonna get the highest score that we've gotten so far. The way that par works, the way that Jess, if you're still lurking. Basically, the way that par works and the way scoring works for these qualifiers, the top 5 finishers, their times get averaged, and then a score is calculated by taking like 2 minus the difference of times between your time and par. I think divided by par. So you get a score where like first place. So if you got exactly par, you would get a score of 100. Scores range from 0 to 105. So if you beat par, you're going to get a higher score. Now it is capped at 105, but so like Ganon's Gone Wild, the first finisher, who finished about 2.5 minutes before par was set, got a score of 103. And the Dwarven Breadsmiths. I do love the randomizer here. Trinex, who finished second place, who beat par by 25 seconds, got a score of 100.52. Ninban, Skelly, and PRD Wong were the last 5 finishers to finish to establish that par. And PRD Wong got a score of like 97.31. So, let's go through some finishers, shall we? So, finishing within 1 hour 20 minutes, we had Ganon's Gone Wild and Trinex, as established, the first and second finishers. We also have, finishing under 130, the Forest Thief, Ninban, Skelly, PRD Wong, Obscure Lifeform, Darkened Sky, Homemade Beer, Jay Misher, Late Bit, Plasma Kappa, Magno Hado, me and DM. If we had pulled the pedestal, we would have gotten a part piece. Hexadus, Matt, 7898, Zelda Desin, and Killer App 23, Fire, Orange, Brogor, and Alex Joss 2, all finished within an hour 30, and that takes us through the first 21 finishers. Starting in second place and with finishing within 1 hour 40 minutes. We had Coin Chaser, we had Jet 082, DVO XS, Radical Sniper, The Cutsman, Chimo, Flip Heel, Kaizden, F. Coughlin, Kaede Rakawa, Dapper Worm Man, The Sabin, Mystic. And I just want to say something. So up to Mystic, that's 34th place. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, finishing at the 130 mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, finishing at the 131 mark. 35th, Sabotender, continuing with the under sub 140s. Sabotender, Mr. Aaron Snurd, PH 112358, Star X, Laria, Hydra Power, Duke Firebird, Power to Mario, Verts, Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuda, Vortex of Doom, Spy, Super Nintailor, Windfox 470, Gilgamesh, Ragnarok, Scupula, MM2 NES Cartridge, CS Tutor 89, Professor Renderer, Incoherent, Breathless Sleep, Nobly, Cassidy Moen, Plumeria Knight, Smirk JD, Sean Rhapsody, Adrian Rick, Akuma 17, Pite Levan, Rocket Civ, Yukikaze. So finishing sub 140 is 66 racers. From 67th and finishing under 150. We've got The Seat, Nitro 6003, Arya Stark 2942, Link Force 0, Pool Float G, Grasshopper, Leslie Pro 04, Professor Pixie, Tabby Cat, Mayaneko, us, and Uwala Koala. And then since then, right now we're an hour 55, about an hour 56 into the seed. We also have Legendary Moon, Chadbert, More Deeps, Keebs Gaming, and Ahab Pequod still, who finished. And then the racers still out on the field include Crusader, Nuxman, Yoinker's Wife, Extra Gamer 1989, Ridley Dragon, Dr. Diabetes, and Runo. And Nuxman has just finished in 84th place with a time of 1:56.14. We have 9 folks who have not yet who did not finish the race, who had forfeit. And then, yeah, we still have 6 racers still out on the field. So overall, the Mothula fight, I wish that I had a bottle for that. I wished I had found flute. I don't know where the flute is. Timer's still going, by the way, because I never actually stopped it. First sword. We got that. That was the first sword 41 minutes into the seed at Hype Cave. We never found the flute. Mirror was pretty quick. 1 fight with the fighter sword, 6 with the master, 2 with tempered. We took 1468 damage, 31 bonks, which is pretty good for us, actually. 16 save and quits, and 4 deaths. Unfortunately, all of those deaths were unintentional, so it's room for improvement. For an in-game collection rate of 156 of 216, that is going to do it for us for stream. I'm not quite sure when I'll be doing my next qualifier, but have a great evening. This has been Sorcerer Finch. We will send some raid love in 10 minutes, and take it easy.